I've made millions of dollars with the TikTok application, and so far with TikTok Shop, I've made over $1 million since its release. I scaled over 100 plus e-com brands with TikTok Shop, and I've helped 60 people make their first $10,000 to $100,000 with the TikTok dropshipping business model. I'm gonna break down everything that I did that helped me scale my dropshipping stores on TikTok past hundreds of thousands of dollars a month without even any advertising money when I got started with it. I'll show you step by step how I find my products, the two main strategies I use, my preferred strategy and my private evergreen strategy that makes my stores profitable from the very first day that I launched them. Now, here's the step-by-step method. Listen, you don't actually need to go and spend thousands of dollars on ads. I have many videos on this channel of me spending money on ads, but I'm gonna show you here how you can start without even spending any money on advertising. The thing about TikTok dropshipping is that it can go one of two ways. Method one is you can use this free method by searching up different hashtags on TikTok and Instagram to find products that are currently selling on these applications. Best hashtags that I found to use are Amazon made me buy it, TikTok made me buy it, and just finding products online. Or you can use the paid method, which actually uses product research platforms that handpick great products that are currently already selling, or a verified supplier. Or you can use a product research software that has backed supplier data that actually shows you what products are currently selling, and you can actually use those products to actually sell on your own store. Once you've chosen a product, you can now go ahead and build your website. One of the best platforms that you can use to build your website has to be Shopify. I'm not just saying this because I've used Shopify for my own stores, but because each one of my students actually uses it and it gets them the best results versus any other e-commerce platform. The best part is they give you a free trial to get started with. By clicking the link in the description down below, you guys can get your first 3 months of Shopify for only $1 when it's usually $40 a month. They give you a free trial so you don't have to pay any money in the beginning, and once the website is done, all you really need to do is actually order the product from Amazon to create your own TikTok clips with, and this is going to be how you actually go viral and get free sales. The only catch is that it's not as easy as what all these other YouTubers make it out to be. There's a lot more to it, but anybody can pull this off with the conviction and the right strategy. So let's get into how I actually find my products. As I mentioned earlier, there's two ways of finding products, and the way that I find my products is through a platform called AutoDS. Look, the truth is that using a product research platform can get you better results than trying to find the products on your own when you're first getting started. Almost everybody who ventures into dropshipping uses the free product research method that I mentioned, and in 2024, it's not like it was back in 2017 when I got started and things were less competitive. Regardless, I'm going to show you guys how to find products with both methods. So let's start off with a paid method with AutoDS. So this right here is the AutoDS dashboard, and it's a platform that I use to find most of my winning products. Now let's go over to the marketplace section, and this is where you'll find a massive selection of winning products to choose from, and you can even categorize them by niche. So say you want to sell something in the fitness niche, right? All you need to do is click on the fitness category here, and it'll show you all the fitness products available for you to start selling with. The cool part is you can even filter the products by product, so you can ship them from the United States or any country if you want to target somewhere specific. And you can also choose which country the actual product ships from, as well as the price range. So this can actually help you decide if you want to sell a higher ticket product or a lower ticket product. And finally, you can pick and choose your own private supplier. Plus, you can also sort by winning products here in the best sellers. And you can click on the fastest shipping. This will show you the products that have the fastest shipping to the country that you actually selected. There's also a section that you can use to check out winning products below marketplace, where handpicked products that AutoDS finds and recommends are actually listed. I would suggest eventually trying this out, and from time to time, I do get winning products on the platform that easily do 6 figures. In general though, what you do actually need to do is look for a product that must be an actual problem solver or bringing out an emotion with somebody that actually is going to get you a profit margin when you sell it above 3x, meaning the product that you actually sell serves a decent sort of purpose, and you can sell it for, again, at least 3x the amount that you actually get it for from your supplier. Next, we're going to get into the website. So next up is to set up your dropshipping website on Shopify.com, as I mentioned. And Shopify is, again, the most popular e-commerce platform when you're getting started with dropshipping, and it's pretty straightforward to create a dropshipping website even though you're new to this right now. You might really only need a few hours to put together a basic site, which is essentially the easiest part of the dropshipping business model. Now, as far as getting your logo for the website, I like using this website called canva.com, which I actually use all the time. Plus, it's super easy to use and it's actually free. Now, Shopify makes this whole store building process 10 times easier than any other platform. It makes it pretty much a walk in the park. You can just pick one of their free themes and find some eye-catching photos of your product on AliExpress or Alibaba or Google, and write engaging product descriptions, which ChatGPT can do so easily for you. Now, with all that, you can have a solid dropshipping website in a few hours. And I also forgot to mention, since you're watching this video here, Shopify and I have partnered up to give you your first 3 months of Shopify for only $1, where it's usually actually over $100 for your first 3 months. You don't have to pay anything more than $1 a month for the first 3 months of you using your first Shopify store. And even if you already have a Shopify store, you can use this promotion to get started with a brand new website. And all you have to do to get access to this is click the link in the description down below. So if you're just getting started with dropshipping and building a website feels like a challenge, don't worry at all. Shopify makes this 10 times easier than you can imagine. Now I'm going to get into my preferred strategy of finding products, because this is my preferred way of advertising your products, which I know you guys have been waiting for me to get to this part of the video. So let me just cut to the chase. So the first thing I'm going to do before I get to advertising is to create 2 profiles, one on TikTok and one on Instagram. This is going to be used later when we actually go and drive traffic to our website. websites, but to actually set up the profiles, it's pretty easy. You can use that image that you got from Canva when you created your logo, create a simple biography inside of your profile. Now with that done, your social media profile for your dropshipping store is done. Now the reason why this is so important to set up is because you're actually going to be using TikTok to drive sales for your website, and setting up this profile is crucial. This is honestly one of the best ways to do dropshipping right now if you're just getting started or you already have some experience, because it's going to keep your margins really high by keeping your advertising costs pretty low. Essentially keeping your advertising costs at zero. Essentially the next step from here is once you have your website done, your social media accounts done, and you know what product it is that you're actually going to sell, it's now time to get the product in hand in real life, which you can do super fast. All you need to do is go to Amazon.com to actually order the product that you're going to be selling. All you have to do is search up the product name. You can reverse search the image on Google that you found from AutoDS or AliExpress or wherever it is that you found your product. This way you can start creating content and getting views from your TikTok videos that's going to ultimately get traffic onto your website, which is going to prove to you if this product is worth selling or not. But let me tell you, it's not as easy as what everybody makes it. You see, it's not about making one viral video and expecting the cash to just keep rolling in. You actually have to commit to posting every single day on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts in that exact order. Now with this way of advertising, content creation is key, and consistency paired with your content creation is much more important than anything. Because the way that these algorithms work is once they realize that you're not putting enough effort into your content, you're kind of just half-assing and putting videos out there, they won't push your videos out to more people. You're gonna need to understand how to go viral and how to create high quality content, and that might take up a lot of your time because you have to consider the fact that there's other dropshippers also doing this at the same time as you, trying to compete and trying to not spend any money on ads. So you're gonna have a lot of direct competition, but I promise you, if you put in the work, you can make any video on any product go viral. I promise you, you'll make tons of money with this strategy if you follow exactly what I'm saying in this video and you take everything step by step, understanding that you're a student and you have things to learn and absorb. The key thing about this strategy is to use and not reinvent the wheel. You have to take inspiration from viral videos that your competitors have already created and basically recreate these videos with your own twist. What I did with one of my brands on TikTok called Felinity was I actually found the product through Amazon, and I actually found this product and was able to look at other competitors in the space who are not really selling the same product as me, but similar products such as litter and different items for your cat and dog, and actually took the same video styles that I had done on TikTok before and basically just recreated it for this cat litter box product, and it got over 20 million views in the first month that I started it. I've had my fair share of success with the TikTok organic model, so I have an idea of what works between stores. You have to really pay attention to the small details when you're making your videos, and really quality over quantity is massively important, but quantity is much more important than just focusing on putting out one video a week. Quantity will get you to learn how quality actually comes out, but once you actually get that understanding of what makes a good clip and what makes something go viral, that's really when you can take back the amount of quantity you put out and focus more so on the quality. Things like good lighting, actually getting your camera cleaned. A lot of people have dirty, smudgy cameras, and making sure that your camera is at the highest recording settings are really easy things that you can do to make your videos look professional. And again, looking at your competitors and really understanding what people and consumers on TikTok are consuming and how they like to see their videos. What do they like to see in the first second, the first 3 seconds? What do they like to see at the end of the videos? You have to take note of all these things, so when you go to create your videos, you have the biggest advantage over other people who are just getting started. Now, if you're going to use hashtags, I would also say adding hashtags to your video can be a great way to get your content started, and you always want to use the top 3 hashtags in your niche. So if you're selling a cat litter box, type in cat litter box, cat parents, and see what is the top 3 hashtags in that niche. Trust me, all this plays a part in you becoming successful with the dropshipping business, and it actually plays a part in boosting your chances of success, making tons of money with dropshipping, because it's really only the people who execute the basics extremely well that end up actually making enough to make this business a living. Now let's get into the secret method that I'm sure you've all been waiting for. I've used this many times, and recently I used it to take a brand new store from zero to over $50,000 in its first month. I'm still doing heavy numbers with this method and under the radar kind of niches that really have no competition at all. What I basically do is I judge products based off of key performance metrics that actually allows me to then go and source the product 10 times faster than any other dropshipper who's just using AliExpress or Alibaba. So by the time the product is doing heavy numbers, that's when all the competition will start to catch up to my store. I always say this, if you want to have success, you have to pioneer something. You have to be in the space before anybody else is in it. I've opened up access to my own product research database with my own actual personal warehouse that you can dropship from without having to purchase bulk stock and place a ton of inventory in a random warehouse. Now I'm currently operating almost 50 TikTok shops between my own shops and shops that I have equity in, so I'm using this model right now for TikTok shop, but as well as my regular dropshipping businesses. We're adding brand new products every single day of the month for people in my inner circle to get access to. From the products we have available now, you can actually get started with TikTok shop as soon as possible, or just your own dropshipping business on Shopify. This all starts with my sourcing team in China that I built back in early 2019 when I had my actual first success with the dropshipping business, and it extends to my warehousing operations in San Diego and New Jersey that allows me to ship out my products within 2 to 3 days. TikTok requires your packages to be shipped from the country of origin that you're selling in, so if you're in the United States and you want to get access to TikTok Shop, then you need to be shipping your products from the United States. And our warehouse complies with all of the policies that TikTok actually sets in place for shipping operations. It works in this simple 3-step system. The first is selling strictly winners with our own stock. This means that the stock we operate with and the products we sell are all from our product research database and products that we have inside of our warehouse. When we see a product that's scaling between a student store or our store, we actually add more stock into our warehouse that you can go and dropship from for your own TikTok shop. With TikTok Shop, you wouldn't be able to sell on the platform if you were actually just dropshipping, so you need to have stock yourself in a warehouse, and that's what we're giving access to you here. So every single order that you get on your TikTok Shop, whether you get 2 orders today, 5 orders tomorrow, or 1 order the next day, you pay it per order that you get, which is pretty amazing because you can get started with TikTok Shop again without having to order any sort of bulk inventory, and all you have to do is just cover your dues to enter. Now, the second part of this system is our premium support from the TikTok Shop platform. My agency AdWire that I've been running since 2019 is an approved TikTok Shop partner, which means that we actually work directly with TikTok Shop and their representatives there to manage our client accounts and students like yourself who are actually coming into our program and working to sell on TikTok Shop. Our number one goal is to increase gross margin with all these sellers, so obviously we're there to support, and any sort of issues that happen, we can take care of them with a TikTok Shop representative. Now, number 3, there is no pay per order system. For your first 1,000 units, you don't have to pay anything. There is no monthly cost, there is no per unit order amount. Once you actually start scaling is when my team comes in and we step in to actually help you scale up the business. Now, our operations and our goal is to get you to be efficient with the amount that you're spending. So no matter what it is that you're spending on, we want to get you the lowest cost possible. We include all the prices for each of our products with a one price model. So it includes the price of the product, the shipping to your customer, so you can make the margin very easily when it's time to actually price your products. We operate a 2 to 5 day standard shipping time domestically inside of the United States if you're shipping on TikTok Shop. And if you're shipping internationally, we have a 6 to 10 day shipping time that ships from China and different warehouses that we have across the world. Also, access to the inner circle means that we help you with every part of the business, not just TikTok Shop. We show you how to find products, build websites, run ads, even build your business to eventually sell one day. We give you access to all the resources, the payment processors, the designs, the team that can build your websites, that can manage your orders, the customer support, pretty much everything that you need to make sure that you have lifetime support and access until you want to cancel your services. Now, we're only opening up access to our inner circle and our warehouse to the public for 2 specific reasons: to scale harder with multiple shops that we have currently running with the stock, and obviously building a long-lasting connection with the affiliates that we work with on TikTok Shop to give them consistent revenue. Affiliates drive all your revenue for TikTok Shop, and for the dropshipping business model, we do the same model where we actually send the product to people and they promote it for us. To see if you're a good fit to work with our team and to gain lifetime access to me and the community to actually dropship from, you should click the link below this video to book a call with me and my team. You will need to pass the minimum investment required to work with us, or else we'll just have to cancel the meeting. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, it's been Castro.